Welcome to YTI. Thank you for visiting and being a part of our safety culture, where safety always comes first. To ensure your safety while on our terminal, please keep in mind the following. Only visitors with pre-approved entry authorization will be allowed to enter the terminal. When you do visit, you will stop at our gate to show your Transportation Worker Identification Card, or TWIC card. If you do not have one, then a valid driver's license will be required. Once the officer has validated the purpose of your visit, you will get a visitor pass to display on your dashboard and be asked to pull forward a bit so the officer can write down your license plate vehicle information before authorizing you to proceed to your destination. When you leave the terminal, please drop off your visitor's pass in the drop box on your way out or in the box at the end of the administration parking lot. But please note that if you have a passenger with you that does not have a valid TWIC card, you will need to stop at the front office to complete escort paperwork, which will allow them to accompany you during your visit once you receive training on escort requirements. While you're on the terminal, you must always wear a high visibility vest as well as any other personal protective equipment required while you're in the yard, including but not limited to hard hats, safety footwear, and eye protection. If you do not have an ANSI Class II safety vest or hard hat required, be sure to stop by the administration lobby before entering the yard. When you're driving, be sure to always have on your hazard flashers to remain visible, especially at night, to only use main thoroughfares. Always wear your seatbelt and follow all posted speed limits and stop signs, as well as the ground markings that indicate the flow of traffic. This is especially important in the container rows, which are intended for one-way traffic. Also, since the terminal is a very busy place with lots of large trucks and equipment that have limited visibility and often make wide turns, always keep your eyes on the road and never use your cell phone, music device, or earphones while driving. If you need to make or take a call, pull over and park in a safe area or use the break room at Marine Tower or maintenance buildings. Keep in mind that YTI yard equipment has the right-of-way at all times, so don't try to pass, cut in front, or travel too close behind. A good rule of thumb is to keep at least 20 feet behind all trucks and equipment. If you are walking in an area where there are stairs, be sure to use the handrails. There are security officers always on hand, so follow their directions and be sure to report to them or other terminal management staff any suspicious or potentially dangerous situations, unsafe acts or hazardous conditions, as well as any job-related injuries, illnesses, or property damage immediately. Help us keep all work areas free of trash and debris. And lastly, know that the possession or consumption of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs is strictly prohibited, along with sexual harassment and violence, and that taking of any photo, video, or audio recordings is also strictly prohibited, unless approval is prearranged with terminal management. In addition to these general safety guidelines and rules, there are a few items that are specific to certain areas of the terminal, so let's take a moment and review these. If you're visiting the administration building, once you receive approval to enter at the security gate, please proceed to the administration parking lot at the end of the chain link fence on your left and park your vehicle. There are designated handicap spaces near the building. Once inside, the officer will contact the person you are visiting and they will come to get you. If you're working in the container yard, remember to keep a safe distance of at least 20 feet behind all trucks and equipment. Park in only designated safe areas and be sure to place safety cones around the working area if not in a designated parking space. YTI cones are available upon request. Also, be sure to advise terminal management of any hazardous materials you'll be using while completing your job and provide a safety data sheet. Should there be a leak or spill, report it immediately and be sure to report any environmental concerns to terminal management. If you're in the vessel operation area, do not park near the back reach of the working cranes on the High Line or on any crane track. Instead, park in the back reach directly in line with the vessel house, at the marine tower, or at the crane shop in the designated spaces. If you will be boarding the vessel agent must get clearance from both the terminal and vessel command before you board. Store deliveries require YTI to designate a dedicated traffic lane to the vendor to ensure vessel operations are not interrupted. So you must contact operations management or a foreman to set a specific delivery time when less than 5 cranes will be working. Best time to deliver is from 3 to 8 a.m. when store deliveries are unrestricted unless the vessel is going extended to finish. Lube oil deliveries must also be scheduled and authorized by marine management prior to delivery to ensure it is safe to park alongside the vessel. If you're making a delivery to the Maintenance and Repair or M&R building, remember that all deliveries, including parts or tires, and power and chassis shop deliveries, must be scheduled prior to delivering any product. Since this is an area where forklifts and employees on foot may be working, be extra careful while driving there and never approach a forklift before the operator is aware of your presence, as the highest risk for injuries happen when operators are not aware of pedestrians out of their line of sight. As you can see, safety is key, so thank you for taking the time to see this video. If you need any assistance, please come to the administration building or call our security team at 310-548-8283. With your help, we can make YTI the safest terminal for visitors and vendors in the Los Angeles Long Beach Harbor.